Hi friends, welcome to our channel. Today we try to see one of the interesting project. So, did you see this one friends? Can you guess what it is? Yeah, your guess is right friend. This is joystick. We try to use in video games. So in this video, if you can watch without skipping or without hopping, you can get the most valuable information such a way that how to interface the joystick with Arduino Uno, and the code is also provided. So if you can watch till the end, you can get the most valuable information. So for this project, so what are the things that are required? The most important one will be the Arduino Uno R3. You can see it over here. The second, the most important one will be the joystick. You can see the joystick with female to male connection we have already connected. The third, the most important one will be the breadboard. You can see it over here. Now I am taking the male to male jumper wires and I am taking the 4 LEDs. You can see it over here. These are the 4 LEDs. You can see it over here. This is the green LED and this is the blue LED. You can see it, and this is the yellow LED and this is the green LED. And now I am taking 4 220 ohm resistors. You can see 4 220 ohm resistors to connect with this one. So A to B. This is the cable I have in order to flash and get the power from the laptop. I think you have seen what are the resources that are required for this project. Now let us complete the connection diagram. You can see this is the Uno R3, this is the joysticks, and in this project we are using the 4 LEDs: yellow, red, blue, green. On to my left hand side of the Uno R3, the 5 volts ground A0 and A1 we are using. On to my right hand side, 6, 9, 10, 11. So these are the digital pins I am using. Now let us complete the connection between the Uno R3 and the joystick. I am taking from the ground, you can see it over here, and hand over into the ground of the joystick. The second one will be the 5 volts. I am taking from the 5 volts, you can see it over here, and I am hand over into the VCC. Now the VX and VY, these are the two. I am taking from A0, you can see it over here, and I am hand over into the VX. From A1, I am going here and I am hand over into the VY. I am not touching the SW pin. The VX, I am going to A0. VY, I am taking to the A1. These are two are the analog signals. Now the joystick interface or connection is completed. Now let us complete the LED parts. From pin number 11, so now I am going to give the blue LED. You can see it over here. With the blue LED, with the resistor of a 220 ohm, I am going to give to the ground. I am connecting at the other end of the resistor to the ground. From the 10th pin, I am taking to red LED. Red LED, and which is connected with the resistor of 220, and the other end will be the ground. You can see it over here. From 9, I am going to give to the yellow LED. The other end will be the resistor with the 220, and resistor end will be the ground. From 6, I am taking and hand over into the green LED, and the other will be the resistor, and it has been connected to the ground. So this is the connection diagram. Uno R3, joystick, and 4 LEDs we have connected. Now let us understand the functionality or the code work of a joystick. How this thing is related to these 4 LEDs. How these things is related to the 4 LEDs. So now let us reveal it. The first one is the joystick is nothing but as an when you are putting in the neutral mode, so the analog voltage of a VX and VY is nothing but a 512. So this is the way we try to get it. So if we move towards the x-axis onto the left hand side, we try to get it as a 0. And if we move right hand side, we try to get as a 1024. And similarly, if we move the joystick as up, we try to get the y value as 1024. And if we move down, the y value will be the 0. So now what we are doing is the x value here 512 to 1024, we are mapping 0 to 255 and driving the red LED. So when we are putting over here, the red LED will be 0. When you are moving towards the right on x-axis, we will get it as the red LED will be high. And when you are moving up, so it will be moved y-axis from 512 to 1024. Now the yellow LED, now we are mapping by using the map function from 512 to 1024, we are mapping 0 to 255 and driving the yellow LED. The first one is red LED is completed, next one will be the yellow LED is completed. Now you are moving on to this side, 512 to 0, so we are decreasing. So what we are driving is, we are mapping 0 to 255 and such a way that the blue LED will be high. And similarly, if you are moving down from 512 to 0, it will become. So again, we are driving from 0 to 255 and driving the green LED. So this map function will be converting one scale into the other scale. Using this map function, we are controlling the 4 LEDs in which direction the joystick is moving on. So now if we can move in this direction, if we can move in this direction, if we can move in this direction, if we can move in this direction. Similarly, these 2 LEDs will be on, these two, these two, these two. And this map function is converting the values, and we are using the analog write function, and we are controlling the PWM signal such a way that the brightness of these 4 LEDs will be controlled. So this PWM signals only. So yellow, red, green and blue LEDs, which is we are connected to the PWM pins. We try to see with the tilt operation in the Arduino Uno board. So this is the code work, friends. Now let us see the code work, friends. You can see the x-axis pin is A0 and A1. So these two is the analog input, and neutral or default values we are storing in the x neutral and y neutral, and red, blue, red, yellow, green, these are the brightness control variables, and these are the pins 6, 9, 10, 11, which is the PWM signals which were connected to these pins, LEDs, friends. In the setup functions, I am initializing the UART, and I am taking the 10 samples and making the average without touching. I am taking the default values and making an average. In the loop function, again I am reading the both of these values and printing onto the serial. You can see it. And if x-axis value is more than x neutral, I am making the blue LED as a 0, and the red LED value I am indicating based on how much you moved onto the x-axis right hand side. And if you move left hand side, I am making the red LED as 0, and using the map function I am controlling brightness of the blue LED. And similarly, you can see the y-axis value where we are controlling the yellow and green LED values. And after this one, using the analog write, the particular value I am writing to the PWM signals red, blue, yellow, green, and with a delay of 100 milliseconds. Again this loop is repeated. Now the sketch verify and compile. It is successfully compiled. You can see it over here, friends. And again, now let me flash it, and it is successfully flashed. And if you can go to the serial monitor, now you can see x-axis is 510 and y-axis is nothing but the 505. So this is the things it was showing onto here. Now I connected. Let me move to the x-axis. So you can see the x-axis is 0. Now let me move towards the x-axis towards the right hand side. You can see 1023. And now let me move up. You can see the y-axis is 0. Now if we move down, you can see the y-axis is 1023. So these are the four, and these values we are showing onto the LED by using the brightness with PWM signal. Yellow, blue and green LEDs is off. As per the connection diagram, I made this connection. So I am mounting the joystick on the breadboard, and you can see the Uno R3. The connections wise I made as per the code connections, and I flashed the code also. Now I am moving on to the top. You can see the yellow LED will be turned on. Now I am moving right, red LED will be turned on. And now I am moving down, green LED. Now I am moving to the left, you can see the blue LED will be. Now let me see the two corner sides, corners, corners and corners. Now you can move clockwise and you can play with anti-clockwise. We can see the clockwise or you can see the anti-clockwise. So if you like this video, please like, share and comment and subscribe to our channel, and the code we have provided in the description. If you have any doubts, please write in the comment section. Thanks for watching this video, friends.